I thought you was fixing your bra then. I was like, calm down.
I went to Esther and thought she was slouched, and I went, I wouldn't say like that, your posture looks really bad.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Harriet.
I'm Esther.
And you're watching Schoolgirl
TV.
Is it our Schoolgirl?
Yeah, TV.
Oh,
Schoolgirl
sorry.
TV.
Hi, I'm Harriet.
I'm Esther.
And you're watching Schoolgirl TV.
I'm not your average girl, hey, not your average girl, hey, I'm not your average girl, but I'm a schoolgirl. I'm not your average.
So I am a production management assistant at Children's BBC Drama Development.
And I am a production management assistant in Children's BBC Development Factual Entertainment. It's very varied, like a PMA role, isn't it? Like we do different, like literally yesterday I was doing a pitch, and then now I'm like booking taxis, so it's very different. But the top 3 things I would say is supporting the team, like development team. I think my role is crucial. I coordinate everything within the team.
Keep things going, just keep everything going smoothly.
Yeah. Without us, I think everything would go blow up.
To pot.
Yes. Can't swear on camera. And then second, it would be coordinating shoots, pilot shoots. So in development, we come up with a lot of brand new ideas, and sometimes the commissioner Cheryl will want to see a pilot version of it. So today we just pitched a thing and she wants to see a pilot of it. So when that comes in the new year, we'll get a budget for it, and then I'll have to coordinate. So that'll be like locations, you name it, I'll do it. And then the third one I would say is just general admin for the team. So like I said, booking taxis before, it'd be like purchase orders, requisitions, expenses, PSC forms where program has completed forms, buy book order, just everything on that side, all the financial side that I'm in charge of.
Mine's like a little different, so I work with a lot of writers and things like that, so I'll be coordinating like writers meetings and like pitches and scripts and things like that. Again, it's like booking taxis, like the general keeping going of our department, and probably like organising meetings with important people, which but it's like really interesting because you get to see like who's who, and you get to like you get a really vast knowledge of like writers and things like that. So it's interesting. So when I was like 12, I wanted to work in radio, and then it just progressed into TV. I went to uni, and that I did work experience, and this is how I'm here. So
basically,
yeah, short story.
I feel like I've always wanted to do it, so I think I've always been quite like I've always loved TV. I'm obsessed with my films. I love cameras.
I got this job in November 2015, but before that I went to university and did TV production, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend because I wouldn't say that it's got me this job. And after I finished uni, I did work experience and worked with a really small team who I did so much for them, and that's what got me my job here. I
started my job in March 2016, and then prior to that I had a job at a post-production company in Manchester, and then prior to that, like as I touched on before, I went to university, and then I quit, and I came out of university and I was just like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. I quit university because I just felt I wasn't doing anything, I wasn't getting anywhere with it, so I thought get a job in the industry, and then I've always wanted to be an apprentice here. So then after about 5 interviews, 5 goes, 5 everything, you name it, I've probably done about 15 applications. I finally got it in March, and that's how I'm here, and I love my job. So the top 3 skills I would say to be a PMA is, the first one is definitely organisational skills, because as a PMA you need to be that point of contact for everyone, to say if they don't know where they put that sheet of paper before, even though it doesn't make sense now, but you have to be that second set of eyes. You need to be very organised and plan ahead. We are also the PAs to some execs, and sometimes they don't even know what they're doing day to day, so we need to be that second pair of eyes. And Ben, who I'm the PA to, he's so busy in the day. There's so many people want to see him, and you just have to be proactive, like you have to be on it.
Yeah, because people will just come up to you and ask you where they are. So
yeah,
you have to know.
Yeah, you just need to know the whereabouts all the time.
And in terms of like shoots, you need to like be really organised in booking locations, booking taxis. Every little bit of the day needs to be organised by yourself.
You know you're meant for production is because you're very, I'm going to use the word, like you're very anal about what you use. So like I know I like going through paperwork and writing down everything and making sure it's neat, and I enjoy doing that. Yeah, colour code everything. I love doing that. Whereas some people like researchers or like editorial, they could not be arsed of it.
I would say being super personable is a really important skill in this job, because you deal with everyone. So you deal with like the exec producers, you deal with commissioners, like you deal with everyone. So you need to be super approachable, but also really professional. You just need to know like the boundaries of who you're working with.
Yeah, I think adding to that as well, like you need to be very proactive, like proactive in your learning within that role, because there's so many execs that walk around here, aren't there? And they go, you need to know who everyone is. You need to network. You just need to get your face known, and
you get more interesting jobs that way as well.
Yeah.
Like if you're super interested in something, people will be like,
they'll pick up on it.
Harriet likes that, or Esther likes that, so maybe they can do that. Finally, probably like basic IT skills, because each production company has their own system. So it's like, as long as you know how to use like Excel, Word, like basic Microsoft
that's
stuff,
great.
You just like need to learn as you go.
Yeah, like Esther said, so many different systems, but I think having that basic IT skill, knowing how to navigate on a computer and knowing where's what and what to search on Google, you know, doing all diary management and Outlook, I think it's a vital skill to use. Firstly, I would say my family, because they've always been like the main backbone. They've always been pushing me to keep on trying to get on with these applications, and
you do need that support because it's hard.
It is really hard, but once you've got the hand of it, then it's breeze through it. Like after the first application and interview I did, I was like, knew exactly what I'm doing. And also I would say David Longworth, who was the head of the apprentices here, he helped me loads. He'd always give me a ring and give me feedback of where I was going wrong or what I could do next time. And even now he's helped me, you know, upgrade my CV and what I can do within my college work. He's just there as a genuine basic support, and I can come to him with any issues I have in my job, or if I'm having any worries or anything like that. And then I'd also say Esther. It's a main source of support for me here, because if I want to complain about something or if I have issues with the microwaves in the canteen, she's there to help me. You actually are though.
So and just take a Tupperware lid off.
But I am really grateful for Esther, because
it's just nice to have someone to come to work.
Yeah, and I think we've become such good friends over the past months, and I just think it's so nice having someone who you get on so well with on a day-to-day basis. Like, she literally is like my sister.
First of all, I would say that university support is not the answer.
If you don't want to go to university, I really wouldn't recommend it, because when I finished college, they forced me into university and I didn't want to go, and I've wasted 12 grand.
I always wanted to go to university, and I went, and I think if you're going to do something like TV production, just don't. Just the only thing that it was beneficial for is that I was really aware of how to get into the TV, which I think is often like a really, I guess that's why we're doing this, is because it seems like a really far away industry that you can't get into.
But it's not, it's very accessible to everyone. You just need to know. You need the right attitude.
I need to know how. Like, one of the main people who have supported me in my career is my old boss, who's now left. She's now working at Channel 5. Her name's Sarah Muller, and she was like so supportive, and she just...
You really got on with her.
Yeah, and I just think, even if I didn't want to go into drama development, she just cared for you and wanted you to do well, and that's, I think that says a lot about TV as well, because people are often really intimidated, but she was so important and knew everyone, and she always had time for everyone, and I think that's so important. Definitely a lesson that I learned is my boss was coming back from Mexico to Heathrow. I was supposed to book her a taxi from Heathrow to her house. I didn't. I accidentally booked it the other way around, and she had to get a taxi that cost her £200 out of her own money. And I was absolutely distraught. I was like going to cry. And then
distraught.
Yeah, I was literally like, oh God, what have I done? But she was, because she was so lovely anyway, she probably wouldn't have been horrible to me about it, but I basically owned up and was like, oh, that was my mistake, I'm so sorry. Like, let me know how I can help you, and I will. And so that was probably it. Owning up to your mistakes, people really appreciate that.
Through previous experiences, I think using your time and picking the right time is also very crucial, because there are a lot of busy people here in the BBC, and sometimes they don't show that they're stressed or they're busy, but they can be, and it's just picking the right time to say something to them. I think it's happened to me a few times, and I've done it, I've interrupted, or I've gone in at the wrong time, or I've asked them this question when they don't even know what day it is, and I think it's just knowing what's happening and knowing what's happening around you is quite vital.
My advice for someone who wanted to be a PMA or get into the industry at all is just be relentless. Like, don't let people get you down. Don't let the fact that you've not had a response get you down. People are busy. Not an excuse, but they are. And so just constantly email anyone you know, like anything that you see that you like. If you see something on TV that you like, email that person. Tell them that you like that. Like, they will respond nicely to that. People like people caring and being nice.
So my advice for aspiring PMAs or people who want to get in the industry, I would say just persevere with what you're doing, like just work really hard. Again, like I said before, it took me 5 applications to get here, and so 5 interviews, and kept on getting them knockbacks and kept on being told no, you just got in, or you just missed out, or whatever. I think persevering with it and really digging deep, and if you really want it, you will get it. And I say that to everyone, if you try hard enough and keep going with it, you will get somewhere. And I think it shows within the BBC. People who try hard, they get somewhere. If someone who isn't hardworking, they're forgotten about. Thank you for listening today. What is it in Princess Diaries? Thank you. Is that what they say? So thanks for listening, schoolgirls.
Have a great day.